I just be talking straight up as soon as I press go. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and I don't know. Look at my skin. This is me without makeup. Yesterday I was wearing a little bit of makeup. This is what I look like with no makeup on. Am I gonna go and just wear makeup? Am I gonna say, oh, I can't go because look at my bruises? It's not inflamed no more, but it's still bruised. Like my skin is still bruised. So is that gonna be my reason to stay home? You know what? I also think that having this skin thing is my anxiety like starting up, because if you know me, you know that me and my family and we have the worst relationship. We just do. Like, I don't know, like everything is always a big deal, and it's like how you respond is your like intellectual side or stage or whatever, and they'll literally try to make you the butt of a joke if you're unaware. You know what I mean? And it's like you always have to be ready to clap back, or you just end up, the joke of the night. And it's always something like that. Like I'm always like having to be on guard to be around these people. Like it's always something. And like I don't know, it's always some intellectual quiz over there. And it's really like, no, you, to be honest, I get it. Like you really want to find a reason why I don't blend in with your crew, because everyone's here, everyone's from Florida, and I'm from New York. And it's always, I will never stop saying that because it's the truth. Like I don't think that I'll ever be a part of them. They hang out, literally they hang out together, and I don't be hanging out with them. I'm not in their group chat. Like, I don't think we have anything in common except for the fact that I low-key do indulge in some nerdy activity. I just don't really talk about it too much because we don't fucking talk. Like, hey, um, like we watch the same shows. It's just that for a while I didn't have Netflix. I didn't have like certain subscriptions that I have now. So I'm now catching up on the stuff that I wanted to watch. Like we used to, like I said, we lived together at a point and we grew up watching the same things. But when we moved, they continued, and we're able to like sing theme songs of other shows and stuff. And I was always like I was out the thing, and it was okay because obviously I didn't have it. Now when I did, like even when I did start having everything, I was still left out. Now I'm still left out, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just letting you know, like, Thanksgiving is gonna be, I could be overshooting it. I could also be, overthinking it. Like it could be okay, and I'm just thinking of how draining it might be for my soul, because we don't, it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. Like you have to put on your best face, your best attitude, and just get your witty remarks in your back pocket, because people are just gonna start trying you left and right, gonna ask you probing ass questions, and you just have to have a smart remark or else they're gonna stay on your ass. So that's that. And another thing I wanted to talk about is this. If it's still, honestly, I'm so happy that my other aunt is going to Thanksgiving. There was a rumor that she wasn't gonna go because a certain someone was going, but now she's going, and she can take my mom if I don't feel like going. There was something else I was gonna tell you too. When I think about it, I'll let you know. Yeah, speaking of which, So I'm not gonna say anyone's name, obviously, but all right. So I'm gonna say this. I had a visitor, and some mail was opened on the table on the you won't be able to see it, but the coffee table. Oh shoot, speaking of coffee, I'm making coffee on the stove. But I had some mail open, and it basically had an not an invoice, but like I guess what I was earning or whatever. And so people started calculating my pockets, and they started making it seem like they could, they was just doing the math, and I'm just like, um, but that's my math. And secondly, you know what's funny is like when I was down and out, like when I say it's my math, like people are like, oh, well, we can just, and we could just like putting we inside of the conversation. And it's like, but you know what's funny was because when I was broken, like not desperate, but like strung out, not even strung out, like just I didn't have any, like not I didn't have anything, but I didn't have what I needed at the time, like certain essentials. Like I had to go through the government to get things that I needed. And now I'm okay. And it's like, now those people who are not going through the government to get what they needed, they're asking me. And it's like, well, when I asked you, you was telling me that I had to get up my ass and go work for it and yada yada. And I'm sitting here today, a stay-at-home mom, temporarily. You know what I mean? Okay. Not to brag. I'm just saying, like, God is good. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying God is good. Because the same people that'll joke on you or make fun of you for being broke are the same people with their hand out. That's so weird to me. How? How did that happen? Isn't, what's funny how people be like, oh, how it's crazy how quick the tables turn. I'm not even that kind of person to be like, oh, look how the tables turn. It's just like, it's very messed up. I find it really messed up because I was at a time in my life where I didn't know how I was gonna do what I had to do. You know what I mean? And people felt like I was some project. Like they felt like I was, yeah, a statistic or whatever, like something to watch. Like, you know what I mean? They just watched me pass. They were like, just so that I can go through. They wouldn't help me. They wasn't helping. And now it's the same people who are in the same position. But my position was because I got pregnant. Their position is just because like, and it's like, see, time is something where you have to continue building during your time. You don't just relax, unfortunately. Or if you do want to relax, you have to like have something in the back of your mind just in case. Like you got to be able to pull out a weapon, like a trump card that's going to help you out, because you know what I mean? Anyway, I find it's low-key poetic. It's poetic when you finally get out of that hole that you unfortunately dug yourself in because you were depressed and you fell in love, or you just had the wrong hopes for the wrong people. What the hell is she doing? Okay. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's when people see you, they're like, they kick you when you're down. And when you're up, what's funny? Okay, so this is what I want to say. Every time that I ask someone for help, this is why I don't ask anyone for help. I'm a Taurus. I don't ask nobody for help. And if I do, it's because I'll already know the answer. Like I'm ready to hear how I'm gonna, like, my next move type shit. So When I ask people for help, and I don't ask for nothing crazy where my life is on the line. Like, I'll ask for gas money or whatever. Like, that was back when I asked for gas money. People were like, oh, you need gas money. You're going to have to get it on your own. I wonder how you're going to be able to do this, yada, yada. And it was always some messed up joke where I would have to, like, SLEEP around for help. And that's what people, I'm pretty fucking sure, people definitely thought that that's what I was doing for money. You know what I mean? Like, because I was depressed and people felt like I had no morals or no, like literally nothing. Like, because I was all depressed or whatever. It's just a full circle moment because now I feel good about everything. And the same people who was kicking me while I was down are the same people who's asking me for help with this, help with that. And it's like, it's messed up because I vaguely do remember. And the thing is with non-confrontational people is if you do bring it up, then it's going to be an argument. You know what I mean? And arguments will turn into yada yada and yada yada. God is so good. And that's all I have to say. And as far as these, if my makeup does not look good tomorrow, I'm not going to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is going to be canceled. And when I say makeup, I'm saying like the same kind of thing that I had yesterday where like it was all blend in. You didn't really see much of anything. This is crazy. I'm right here in front of the sunlight, so you're going to see clear as day what I look like. Bare face, nothing on my face, nothing on my skin. God damn, this is crazy. And let me see, my wrist is not, yeah. Well, my forearm is like a little bit of, I feel like if I don't think about it, it'll go away. Let me see. It's still here a little. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And I threw away the nail polish last night. I threw it away. Because I'm like, they gave me a shot and I have to take, today I have to take 6 pills. Tomorrow I have to take 5 pills. The next day I have to take 4 pills. The next day 3. The next day 2. The next day 1. And that's the end. Like, it'll be flushed out of my system. Now, being that I was getting it treated or whatever, I found that with a comb, it's one of the best scratches ever. But I have to chill. Like, when I say the best scratches, like the best feelings ever. But I have to relax because I will like open up my damn, you know what I mean? Like vernacular system. I'm just talking. Anyway, child, that's what I wanted to talk about. Here's something motivational. I feel like I want to do these motivational things at the end of all my videos so that you kind of like get the gist of the whole video, you know. So a motivational thing is, especially when people are kicking you down, like let's say you're down, right? You're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, and people are like giving you their best to make sure you feel below them. You know, it's some people who they don't like that you have confidence. So as soon as you're down, they're gonna kick you while you're down. You know what I mean? To be like, yeah, stay there. When you are down, it's almost essential for you to make some kind of art or do something that's gonna make you okay mentally, so that you're not like spiraling, wallowing, whatever the case may be. I feel like everyone is full of art in them. I think that they just have to find what inspires them to make the art that they are born to do. I feel like everyone is of art. You know what I mean? Anyway, I feel like that's important because nobody can really take your talent away from you. People may try to take your talent away from you. When I say this, I mean how people will see that you're talented and will go after your talent, or they will, I'm talking about, okay, you can try. Like, okay, let's say you are talented, but as far as perfecting a craft, you would have to learn how to put pieces together. You know what I mean? To make, especially if you're trying to make it a professional type of piece. People will see you doing that, and if they have more money than you, they will add your piece to their collection and quickly say that you're copying them, if you know what I mean. If not, don't worry about it. All I'm trying to say is when you are down and out, it's best for you to work on your craft, on yourself, and everything that you have so that people can't take it away from you. That's all people can. It's a capitalist country, okay? People are definitely jacking what all they can jack. I'm not saying no names. I'm not saying no names. But be, do the best. Get the fuck up. Get up and just don't let people see you get up though. They will kick you down, and if you're not 100%, you're gonna fucking fall back down because you're gonna believe them. You're gonna be like, oh, they have more experience. They know this type of thing, yada yada. No, people will make you believe that they're smarter than you, and they're not. Everyone here, everybody is figuring it out. You might have figured out more than other people. Other people might have figured out more than you, but only you know yourself more than somebody else does. Do you know what I mean? Don't be listening to nobody on anything. Nobody, even if people think that, oh, you're not making much progress, you must be depressed, you must feel low about yourself. Work on yourself. Don't listen to nobody. Block them out and just continue. You are all you have, and you have to get the fuck up so you can eat, say shit, whatever the fuck you gotta do, take a shower, whatever, and go out. Like, you have to. If you don't, you're gonna feel a regret, and that regret is like kind of worse than, you know what I mean? Because, okay, the sun is up, so that's a new day. When the sun goes down, you're gonna start feeling the regret of what the stuff you didn't do that day. So make sure you do something every day. If I still look like this, I'm not going to Thanksgiving. Period. All right, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.